Hi, Katie. It's actually the next morning. My plan was to have this bread baked by about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, maybe 4:30, so that way we can have it with our dinner. There's nothing better than fresh bread with dinner, but yesterday day got away from me. We both had appointments. So when I left you last, as when we put it in the bowl with the cloth. At that point, you can put it into the fridge if you're not ready to bake it. And it can stay in the fridge up to, not quite 24 hours, but definitely, 12 to 20 hours. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take this bread and transfer it into a preheated Dutch pot or Dutch oven. So what I did, I put the pot or in the oven at 500 degrees. When the oven was preheated, I took it out. So now what we're going to do, we're going to transfer our bread into the hot pot or to the hot Dutch oven. If you remember, this is the bottom part now. So what we're going to do is lay parchment paper over, flip it, and our bread comes out of the bowl. And you'll see that it has a fairly nice shape, a little bit of texturing from the cloth I used. And now this is just flour. I'm just going to sprinkle flour all across the dough, like so. And now we're going to score the bread. There's several ways. Some recipes just do one score. And what that does is splits the bread open and it puffs up next to score lines and it gets crispy. The recipe I follow and do, they actually do 4 scores. And to do that, you can get a special tool, which is basically a razor blade. So this is a clean razor blade. It's a utility razor blade that I use just for cooking. So now when you do your score, you want to keep your blade at about a 45-degree angle. And we're going to do the 12 o'clock position. We're going to do a score like so. Then the 3 o'clock position, like so. The 6 o'clock position, try to get that 45-degree angle, like so. And then the 9 o'clock. And we're going to score it. I'll do this one a little bit again. And of course, you can see I left the center. Now I'm going to carefully place this into my Dutch oven. Let me slide it over so you can see. It's in the Dutch oven. You also notice I have it on a cookie sheet. And the reason is that you don't want the bottom of the bread to overcook. So by putting it on top of the sheet, it gives a little extra thickness to your Dutch oven, basically. I'm now going to put this into the preheated oven at 500 degrees, covered for about 20 minutes. At the 20-minute mark, I'm going to turn the oven down to 450 and take the cover off. So I'm just going to transfer this over the oven and I'll show you when we get the final result.